Hello everyone and welcome for the fourth scenario of Prithviraj. Fourth scenario, the fate of India. Let's do it, and it's a pretty intensive level. Probably the hardest one in the Prithviraj campaign. I would even consider this one as a two swords, as the campaign says. It's a 3 scenario, so it's a very hard scenario compared to the others, especially if you're on hard difficulty.
Without his daughter, Jayachandra became a stampeding elephant. No one was safe from his overflowing rage. But anger alone could not win a war, and Jayachandra would not have been a threat to my Raja had it not been for the jealousy and cunning of a once loyal subject. Oh, Kaimbasa! How love and jealousy made him betray his master. The minister who had advised my king since he was a boy, and whom Prithviraj honored like a beloved uncle, sought the one woman he could not have. Kambasa fell in love with Sanyogita. His jealousy drove him to Jayachandra's court to betray his own king. Whispering in Jayachandra's ear, Kambasa gave direction and purpose to the king's anger. He urged Jayachandra to send an ambassador to the Afghan hills to find Muhammad Ghori, a brutal warlord said to command a slave army numbering in the thousands. The messenger would regale the Turk with tales of the riches of Prithviraj's kingdom and whisper to him how the young king was too smitten with his bride to defend his lands. Then Kambasa promised the vengeful king Prithviraj would be defeated and Jayachandra would rule Rajasthan. Unknown to the two men, their fateful scheme would jeopardize all of India.
Yep, we got in trouble. That'll be a full-scale invasion, and we're gonna have to fight back. Yes, and trust me, we're gonna have a lot of resources, but they gonna end. There will be each monastery. We're gonna destroy monasteries to prevent enemy victory. So we do not gonna kill them. It's good if you can kill the enemy once for all, defeat them, but the only way to do it is actually destroying the monasteries that they got on each city that they are owning. So each monastery you destroy will reset the relic countdown. We got 200 population limit. We're gonna need to train units and research technologies very fast, and trust me, if I do not do that fast, pretty sure that I'm gonna need to restart this and start all over. And although we got a lot of resources, we cannot really neglect to train more villagers, and we're gonna need a very robust economy to win. To do a crazy boon here. I have tried many things, and overall, if we do not do a crazy boon here, it does not work. So a very unorthodox way of doing it, probably 5-10 town centers or more, and that's gonna be needed. So what else? Oh yeah, there will be some Buddhist monks, and they're gonna help us. So it's very important to focus on this objective, although it is not a primary, you're gonna need the secondary one. And the enemy will rely on cavalry, so technically the Imperial Camels and Spare Infantry are gonna solve the day, right? Not entirely. They will be very crazy attacks, and one of the guys actually gonna need to be gonna need to be beating very fast. So yeah, Prithviraj brother Govintai commands the Rajputs defending the kingdom from the invading Ghurids. As a treasure of Ajmer at his disposal, but the Ghurids are equally powerful. The Ghurids are Turks, red, Persians, green, and Tartars, yellow. So each faction rely on cavalry armies supported by siege. Persians are probably the hardest one if we get to if they get alive for the rest of the game, because they're gonna train war elephants and knights. While the Turks and Tartars will rely on large numbers of cavalry archers and light cavalry. The Tartars also benefit from their unique unit, the Keshik. Trust me, that'll be extremely hardcore, and it'll be very confusing at some point, I believe, because we will be so overwhelmed for units that it'll be ridiculous. So we can consider that sometimes you're gonna be soft locked into scenario, if you find yourself and stagnant resources, because the enemy units, they're gonna pour over you forever. But very good, so let's start, and we're gonna need to start right away going to the next age, the Imperial Age. That'll be a must-have, so let's go.
Namaste, Nirmata.
The
Nirmata.
invaders defile our holiest symbols, my Raja.
Adi
Our
Nirmata.
people will lose all hope if we do not stop them.
Nirmata. हाँ, Nirmata.
Okay, you're
My
first.
Raja, some Buddhist monks to the north wish to speak with you.
Let's try to beat
Namaste. Our brothers were traveling with ancient relics, but they have not arrived. Bring the relic carts safely to our monastery, and you will be rewarded.
So as you can see, we're
The monks
problematic.
have marked the locations of the relic carts on our map, my Raja.
आपकी सेवा में समझ गया.
Well, that was brutal.
Namaste.
So yeah, we couldn't really push very well, and a very strong attack here going to prevent castles, but will not prevent really a massive incursion from yellow. They're gonna be here to defend the green anyway. That'll be a problem. That'll be a big problem. Anyway, it's already screwed at this point. But you got an idea.
मैं तैयार हूँ. निर्माता.
The invaders defile our holiest symbols, my Raja. Our people will lose all hope if we do not stop them.
आदेश चल रहा हूँ.
Oh crap. Oh, of course. Yeah, of course he did.
नमस्ते.
The invaders
Adi
defile our
Nirmata.
holiest symbols, my Raja.
निर्माता. मैं
Our
तैयार
people
हूँ.
will lose all hope if we do not stop them.
निर्माता.
There's way too many. Way too
My
many
Raja,
things to
some
research.
Buddhist monks to the north wish to speak with you.
मैं चल रहा हूँ
Namaste. Our brothers were traveling with ancient relics, but they have not arrived. Bring the relic carts safely to our monastery, and you will be rewarded.
The monks have marked the locations of the relic carts on our map, my Raja.
हाँ निर्माता नमस्ते मैं तैयार निर्माता आदेश निर्माता
आदेश समझ गया आपकी सेवा में मैं चल रहा हूँ
हाँ निर्माता
नमस्ते निर्माता
मैं तैयार हूँ निर्माता
हाँ समझ गया आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ आपकी सेवा श्रीमान हाँ आक्रमण आगे बढ़ो मैं समझ चल रहा हूँ आदेश समझ गया
आदेश निर्माता हाँ निर्माता
आपकी सेवा मैं चल रहा हूँ आदेश हाँ आक्रमण
नमस्ते निर्माता
आदेश निर्माता
आदेश निर्माता नमस्ते निर्माता
आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ आपकी सेवा में आदेश श्रीमान हाँ समझ श्रीमान
मैं तैयार हूँ
हाँ करूँगी नमस्ते मचुआ तुरंत मचुआ
हाँ समझ गया
मैं तैयार तुरंत
मैं तैयार
आपकी श्रीमान आपकी सेवा मैं श्रीमान आदेश मैं चल रहा आपकी सेवा में मैं चल रहा हाँ श्रीमान आप समझ गए आदेश हाँ मैं श्रीमान
नमस्ते हाँ समझ गई निर्माता समझ गई
आपकी सेवा चल रहा हूँ आदेश लकड़हारा निर्माता नमस्ते
मैं तैयार मचुआ निर्माता
नमस्ते
आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ आपकी सेवा में मैं चल रहा हूँ।
Turan.
हाँ समझ गया
My Raja, my dear brother, we must hurry. The Gorids are defiling our sacred
आदेश
heat.
श्रीमान समझ गया। आपकी सेवा आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ।
आदेश तुरंत लकड़हारा निर्माता
आदेश आप समझ गया। आप मैं चल रहा हूँ।
Namaste. Karungi. Adesh. Karungi.
आप समझ गए। मैं चल रहा हूँ। आप ठीक श्रीमान। मैं चल रहा हूँ। आगे बढ़ो। आप आगे बढ़ो। आप
मैं तैयार हूँ
शिकारी मैं तैयार हूँ निर्माता
We have saved these mortals from the Gorid fire. We must hurry to save the others.
समझ गया। मैं समझ गया।
हाँ मैं चल रहा हूँ आदेश समझ गया
आदेश श्रीमान। आप समझ गया।
आदेश मैं तैयार निर्माता करूँगा
आदेश आपकी सेवा में। मैं श्रीमान।
नमस्ते निर्माता हाँ तुरंत लकड़हारा आपकी सेवा में मैं समझ गया
आप समझ गए। आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ।
नमस्ते
आप जी श्रीमान। मैं चल रहा हूँ।
आदेश निर्माता नमस्ते निर्माता
आदेश आपकी सेवा में।
Nice.
हाँ निर्माता
मैं तैयार निर्माता
आदेश शिकारी
नमस्ते निर्माता आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ लकड़हारा नमस्ते निर्माता
मैं तैयार हूँ हाँ निर्माता
आपकी सेवा में। आपकी सेवा में।
नमस्ते समझ गई
आदेश आप समझ श्रीमान।
हाँ समझ गई निर्माता मैं तैयार हूँ
आदेश निर्माता मैं तैयार हूँ निर्माता
आदेश मैं समझ रहा हूँ। आदेश मैं समझ रहा हूँ।
नमस्ते
समझ गया
आपकी सेवा में मैं समझ रहा हूँ। आपकी सेवा मैं चल रहा हूँ।
हाँ लकड़हारा नमस्ते आदेश समझ गया शिकारी
आदेश निर्माता
आपकी मैं समझ रहा हूँ। हाँ हमला
निर्माता
हाँ लकड़हारा
तैयार हूँ निर्माता नमस्ते निर्माता
आदेश समझ गया। आगे बढ़ो।
आदेश पूरा निर्माता
मैं तैयार
हाँ आपकी सेवा मैं चल रहा हूँ। आपकी समझ श्रीमान। आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ।
आदेश हाँ निर्माता
हाँ निर्माता मैं तैयार हूँ निर्माता
मैं तैयार निर्माता
हाँ मैं समझ श्रीमान। आदेश आपकी सेवा में। हाँ आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ। आप समझिए श्रीमान। आगे बढ़ो। आपकी सेवा में। आदेश
नमस्ते निर्माता
नमस्ते लकड़हारा
आपकी आगे बढ़ो। समझ गया। आपकी सेवा में।
हाँ नमस्ते निर्माता निर्माता
हाँ मैं चल रहा हूँ। आदेश समझ श्रीमान।
समझ गया करूँगा आपकी सेवा में
हाँ आगे बढ़ो। आपकी सेवा में। आदेश आगे बढ़ो। हाँ
My Raja, my dear brother, we must hurry. The Gorids are defiling our sacred
आपकी
murti.
सेवा में। आदेश
मैं
हाँ मैं
तैयार
चल रहा हूँ। समझ गया। मैं श्रीमान।
हाँ मैं तैयार निर्माता
मैं तैयार हूँ निर्माता
हाँ आपकी समझिए श्रीमान। आदेश समझिए श्रीमान। हाँ आपकी सेवा में। आदेश
नमस्ते
आपकी सेवा में।
आदेश हाँ निर्माता निर्माता
आदेश हाँ जी श्रीमान। आदेश श्रीमान।
Oh crap, come
मैं
here.
तैयार हूँ निर्माता
हाँ आगे बढ़ो। आप मैं समझ रहा हूँ। हाँ
आदेश
हाँ समझ गया आदेश नमस्ते निर्माता
Glorious Raja, let us call upon the gods and charge once more into the fray.
हाँ नमस्ते समझ गए निर्माता मैं तैयार हूँ
हाँ खने
हाँ निर्माता नमस्ते निर्माता
आदेश आक्रमण हाँ
नमस्ते तुरंत निर्माता
आदेश श्रीमान हाँ मैं चल रहा हूँ
मैं तैयार हूँ हाँ निर्माता
आप समझ गया मैं चल रहा हूँ
Alright, so we're gonna get it, but that'll be extremely hard. Oh, there's a relic here.
मैं चल रहा हूँ आदेश
That's a very fast relic, by the way.
आपकी सेवा में मैं चल रहा हूँ
I have no idea why they are so fast, but it is fast, so not gonna complain about that.
मैं चल रहा हूँ
समझ श्रीमान
मैं तैयार निर्माता
नमस्ते निर्माता आदेश निर्माता
It is better to live one day seeing the rise and fall of
आप ही
things
श्रीमान
than to live 100 years without ever seeing the rise and fall of
समझ
things.
गया मैं चल रहा हूँ
मैं तैयार हूँ
आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ आपकी श्रीमान समझ गया
हाँ निर्माता
Huh?
हाँ आपकी सेवा आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ आदेश श्रीमान
Oh my.
श्रीमान आदेश
They're getting very strong here.
आपकी सेवा में श्रीमान आदेश आप मैं चल रहा हूँ मैं चल श्रीमान आपकी मैं चल रहा हूँ
नमस्ते निर्माता
निर्माता
हाँ आपकी सेवा में आदेश मैं चल रहा हूँ आपकी आगे बढ़ो हाँ मैं चल रहा हूँ आदेश हाँ आपकी सेवा में चल रहा हूँ आदेश बढ़ो
Yeah, so now it's time to snipe this one and try to finish off this whole relic crazy.
आपकी सेवा में चल रहा हूँ मैं चल रहा हूँ आपकी सेवा में गया
आदेश आपकी सेवा में समझ गया चल रहा हूँ
हाँ मैं चल रहा हूँ आदेश मैं समझ गया आपकी सेवा में आगे बढ़ो हाँ श्रीमान आदेश आपकी सेवा में हाँ हमला
निर्माता
आदेश
मैं तैयार हूँ निर्माता नमस्ते निर्माता मैं तैयार निर्माता
My Raja, my dear brother, we must hurry.
आप समझ
The
गए
Gorids are defiling our sacred murti.
आदेश
That's a very, very
आगे बढ़ो आप समझ गए श्रीमान आदेश आगे बढ़ो आक्रमण आदेश समझ चल रहा श्रीमान आपकी सेवा हमला आगे बढ़ो आदेश श्रीमान समझ गया आपकी सेवा श्रीमान आक्रमण
Oh, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Don't know how, but we're gonna make it.
Vijay, we have driven the Gorids from our land, my brother. Go to San Yogita and celebrate. The poets will sing your praises for centuries.
What was that? What was that? Incredible.
Thousands of Turkish horsemen, the slave soldiers of a savage warlord, descended from the Afghan hills to the plain at Terrain. Great clouds of dust rose in their wake, obstructing the vision of the Rajput Kshatriya. The Turkish cavalry unleashed a shower of arrows on the Rajputs. The Indian warriors, facing an enemy they could not see, could only weather the blows against them. With the battle hanging in the balance, Govind Rai, brother of my king, rode alone into the dusty fray, challenging the Turkish warlord to single combat. He struck Muhammad Ghori from his horse and wounded him. The warlord's slaves encircled their master and carried him off the field as the Turkish trumpets beleaguered a retreat.
Whew. What was that? That was a completely crazy level. And that's some crazy numbers here. We don't even get higher than that due to the lack of time, but that was definitely crazy. You really need to expand, and I went full on yellow and actually could get rid of him. And that was very, very good. But so dangerous and so hard. I was really on the verge of losing on all times. But anyway, we made it, and probably, I don't know, a speed run. I really wanna see the numbers for this level on hard. But we did it well, and that was a powerful EQ. That was exactly what I meant about economy. And there we go. We have the fastest Imperial Age as well. First thing that you should do, and a very, very high villager count. Half of your population should be villagers, or you're not gonna win. And there you go. You see 4 castles for yellow. Oh wow! And many battles happening. Very intensive, and they actually were about to kill me. My bombardiers came just right in place because I needed really to do a very precise shot there to kill the monastery and then avoid my defeat. And by the way, I just got more units lost than killed because there's no way. You need really to replenish your units because they're gonna die. On the other hand, I did plenty of kills on their sides. And Gorids were, by the way, the most hardcore of them, the most dangerous, the most intensive. We couldn't really hit them very well, but we could snipe a monastery, and then we went to the green, which is technically the weaker among them. So that was a pretty intensive, and I'm very happy with this outcome. One of the best scenarios to play, in my opinion. Extremely hardcore, the hardest one among all of the ones that I played for the Indians, and probably all of the Raja's expansion. And there he is. Here is the enemy hero. To my surprise, these guys are carrying around relics. Okay. I did not understand, but okay. And for some very bizarre, oh, now I get it. That's why these guys did not want to kill me. So I thought that I had a good advantage, but they were rebuilding, and they still had gold. They still had a massive amount of gold to build up so many Keshiks. Along with not that destroyed. I thought that they were pretty much done, but they were not. They clearly had the all fully capabilities to actually destroy me if they needed. Probably destroying their houses would be a good idea. This is so big. That's so many units to fight off. Even absurd. Yep. GG. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you next time.